AZAM is back.
Welcome back. Cory is at TYR Tactical in Peoria.
A pretty interesting place that they have out there.
Yeah.
They make all
like
sorts of gear. Yeah, a big warehouse that makes gear for our law enforcement out there, right, Cory?
Yeah, the technology, it's fascinating. You cannot believe how lightweight, how thin, and how magical almost this protective gear is. And we're on the factory floor here at TYR Tactical. They love law enforcement. They love our armed forces. They love Arizona. And 10 years now, they've been going strong here. And we've got a couple of examples of just what they do. Kevin Hall is with us. And Kevin, you guys must be very proud of what you do here. I think maybe more so than many companies that manufacture, I don't know, potato chips or who knows what it is. Give us an idea of what we're looking at here, and then we'll kind of break down what's inside.
Well, you're right. We're very proud of the work that we do. We're very proud of our team that we have here. We're primarily a body armor company, so we make hard armor and soft armor, and we make various components. So this is a carrier system that you place your hard armor shield in here, your ballistic plate. And this is used law enforcement, military, to protect at different threat levels. There's level 3 plates, level 4 plates, and what that means, it can protect different types of rounds and different types of velocities. This is one of our latest products here. This is what they call ultra low visibility concealable
Boy, no
vest.
kidding.
Yeah, so can't tell that you're wearing it. You might have one on right now.
I might.
We can't tell.
Or it could just be my own physique.
It could be.
It's hard to tell until I yank the shirt up.
I think this is modeled after you, so absolutely. So this will stop rounds as well, most of like handgun type of rounds and what have you, but it's used by police, law enforcement, especially in a concealable kind of environment.
Yeah. Let's pick up a piece of this material you're talking about. And again, this fascinates me. What you're looking at here, this can stop a handgun round, like a 9mm bullet.
9mm, 45.
Look how thin this is.
So it's formed and pressed to give it the rigidity that it needs. It's multiple layers of different types of material. This is patented, both from a design process and a manufacturing process. So it gives tremendous protection to the first responders.
Yeah.
And
is this what we would find in the sort of a slim view?
Yeah. There's different
we were talking about earlier.
thicknesses, but you'll find that in that ultra low vis product that we carry. This is the plates that would go into here. So
wow,
and you can kind of
really
see,
says something.
Yeah, it does. So what makes us unique in our industry, what makes us innovative, is weight and the ballistics capability. So we press our products and take the weight out, but increase the strength. So you can take a look and see what type of threats this can stop. You can stop these types of rounds. So this will defeat rounds for the 5.56, 7.62. So obviously these are your higher powered rounds that our first responders or military could come into contact with.
Yeah. And I am sure you probably have received some really heartfelt thank yous from people who have been saved by your
We get a lot of feedback, and we incorporate feedback too in our product lines as well. So we do get a lot of feedback from first responders and military. We developed a shield line, which we'll show you a little bit later. That went into production very quickly and went out into the field and got a lot of response from folks in the field there.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. Next time we get together, as Kevin said, we'll show you a little more of the products and let you know, too, that they've got a big hiring fair coming up.
Great.
They want workers. They're expanding all the time, and they need about 30 to 50 new, or perhaps even more, new workers in all salary ranges, from sewers that are very hard to find back here at a very good hourly rate to management positions in the $40,000 to $60,000 range. So anyway, lots of opportunities out here, and we'll talk about them in just a few minutes.
You see all those sewing machines that are covered? They need people to man the sewing machines.
Pretty interesting
Very creative
out
stuff,
there.
Cory. Thank you.
AZAM is back.
So this is a cool place in Peoria. Cory is at TYR Tactical.
And they are holding a big job fair. They're looking for more people to join their team. Good morning.
Yeah, they are. Thanks, Ty and Syleste. And Kevin Hull is still with us. And we're here on the floor where obviously a lot of your manufacturing gets done. And you said you need sewers. You need people who have the skills, or at least can learn those skills, right?
Correct, Corey. We have actually a training program, so folks that have an aptitude for sewing and using machines, they can come on into our job fair tomorrow between 7 and 12 noon, learn more about that position, and they can actually apply and go from there. And we do have a training program that runs throughout the tenure with the employees. So it'll help them from day one, and it'll also help them keep improving their skill sets as time goes by. So.
Yeah. Now, it would seem to me, I suppose if I worked here, I think I would feel this way. Do you feel that your employees have, maybe more of a connection to the final product, no matter what they do, than perhaps at some other job?
I would agree, Corey. One of the things I noticed when I came on board at TYR was the pride of ownership that the employees have. They use, phrases like my work, my team, my production that I'm doing. So they take a personal interest in their work. Jason Beck, the founder, has a line that every stitch in a product is a potential life-saving stitch. And that's so true. These folks take it to heart. These are professional sewers. They do amazing work. And obviously, we're looking to add more to that team, right?
Yeah, well, you're going to have a big day tomorrow, I know. By the way, what time should prospective employees show up tomorrow?
We're going to be hosting the open house from 7 in the morning till 12 noon. Drop on in. We're going to have some giveaways, some goodies, things like that. And it'll give the folks a chance to meet the team and learn more about the open positions, sewing and other positions as well.
Yeah, gotcha. And what is Juan showing us now as he's looking over this fellow's shoulder?
He's showing us a component that goes with the carrier system. So what that component will do is eventually it attaches to that main carrier set there. So what he's doing, he's putting in different inserts. Those are the shoulder pad inserts there, so that gives the comfort on the product. So when you're wearing that, you can have some weight on that when you add your plate, but one of our characteristics on the plates is the way we produce them is to have lighter weight plates, and it makes a much more comfortable carrier for the first responders and for our military folks.
And you were telling me off camera, you're really the innovators in this industry when it comes to lighter weight, which is the most important, right?
It is, right, Corey.
Stronger but lighter.
Innovate or die is the theme of this company. We live it every day. We just started a 43,000 square foot production facility that will be operational in a few weeks. And then from there, we're going to produce plates that will have tremendous ballistic capabilities. They're going to be lighter than what's on the marketplace, stronger than what's on the marketplace. It's our knowledge that no one in North America has the ballistic press capabilities that we're going to have with the two presses that are in our new building. So at that time, when we're up and running, we're going to invite you out and show you that, because we'll have to have another job fair for that as well.
We'd love to come back. And quickly, the cross streets for this factory and where people should come tomorrow?
91st and Olive is the main cross streets for 9330 North 91st Avenue in Peoria. Come on in. You'll see the entrances will be marked. Come in, meet our team, learn more about the company, have a chance to learn about the positions. If you're interested, you can fill out an application on the site.
Gotcha.
So look forward to hosting folks tomorrow.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much. And this is it. I can tell you that's it's impressive. It's not terribly heavy. The plates aren't in it, but boy, whatever the weight, it's a life-saving piece of equipment for sure. So anyway, that'll do it for us, you guys. If you need a job and you want to be part of a company that loves this country for sure, come on out. See them tomorrow. TYR Tactics.